Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And go directly to my website. Again, it's to get there is www.wilmsmeteor.com. And it's my first and last name, so www.wilmsmeteor.com. And it'll take you directly, it'll redirect you to my Wix page. And on my Wix page, I put all the different components here. Now everything on here is what I specialize in. So take a tour. Okay. Okay, so take a tour. Okay. But to go to the Forex part of my website, you want to click on Learn to Trade Forex Market. Once you click there, it'll take me to my other site. There's a nice little video here that'll get you motivated about your future. So watch that video. Okay. And then you just click, yes, I want to live like this. It'll take you to my Forex site. And here's some different components. Okay, going forward, I'm going to be charging $50 a month, but everybody that's been in before January 1, because I'm going to launch it January 1, the year 2023. Everybody that's in before January 1 won't have to pay $50 a month for my trading. Everybody else that comes in after will have to pay $50 a month or $349 a year. Okay. And those are the links to get to pay for that. And then I put a new company here that I'm promoting that help you guys learn a lot about Forex. It's called BFX Standard. Okay, you watch that video, or you click on what is BFF Standard, and you get some more information here, and you click here to sign up. Okay, and on here is the top brokers that I use. I like KOT Forex. Okay, I like them really. They're a really good broker because you're gonna need a brokerage account to connect to your MetaTrader 4 so you can start trading. So they also have demo accounts, so you can go ahead and create demo accounts with them. I'm also start teaching how to trade binary options, so stay tuned for that. And here are some of the tools that I use. TradingView, Forex Factory. You can get MetaTrader 4 here, and FinViz. Okay. Now, just to show you guys how I approach this, I'll show you exactly what approach I take to find out which pairs I'm going to trade. I do have my favorite pairs, so you want to have one or two favorite pairs. My favorite pairs is GBP USD and NAS 100. Okay. But if the market's not moving with those two pairs, I tend to go to FinViz and find out what pairs are actively trading at the time. And I take a look at the chart to see if there's any good entries. Okay. And then there's some more Forex Education, babypips.com is an online trading platform. Not trading, but an educational platform. It's completely free. So, I would encourage everybody to sign up for this and just go through the different classes and grades. It starts from kindergarten all the way to college level. And then when I have two funding companies or fund challenges that I promote as well. That way when you get really good at trading, you can go ahead and try to pass challenges. So you get a live trading account with some of these funding companies. I have two here, so you guys can take a look at that. Then I have my online store. Go ahead and get your journal. That way you can take notes and journalize your activity. And here I just have other different investment vehicles that help you manage your money. Okay, you guys could take a look at that. And of course, my social media handles, my Facebook profile, my YouTube channel, and my Instagram. Okay, you can follow me on there. Okay, so the first thing I do when I come to my website, you guys can bookmark my website, is I go to Trading View, right? I go to Trading View. I open up the charts. Okay. So you go to products, click on charts on the top row there, and it'll open up the charts. Okay, so while that's opening up, I also go to FinViz. Okay, doing the active trading sessions starting at Sunday night at 6 o'clock all the way to Friday afternoon. Okay, I'll open up FinViz and I'll click on hourly. Okay, on the right side here, I click on hourly. Then I scroll down. I see what two pairs are the most active pairs. So I take the highest, the first one here, and open up and compare it with the last one here. So as you can see, NZD and CAD, which is Canadian dollar. Okay, this one's going up, as you can see, is in green. This one's going down. So I want to take a look at the chart to see why, what's going on with these two pairs. So I try to analyze these two pairs on Trading View. Okay, so let's open up that pair to see what's going on. Okay. All right. So NZD, CAD. All right. So if I was looking at this pair on the hourly, I would notice okay, I would notice if I'm looking at this, I would notice right off the bat that it's an upward trend because it's sloping upwards. Let me close all my indicators out because I tend to do naked Forex trading first. So I close everything out and I just take a look at the chart. Okay. One of the things you want to definitely analyze or take a look at, make sure you understand that you want to trade when the market's either trending upward or the market trading downward. You never want to trade in consolidation or when the market's going sideways because you get stuck in a trade. Okay. But if I'm looking at this chart, okay, I'm going to take my trend line, the arrow one off of Trading View, and I'm going to start down here. I'm going to pull it all the way up to the top. Okay. And I notice that this is a trend, right? This is an upward trend. Okay. It bounced off the line here. You want to try to make a connect between 2 points from the bottom to the top. It bounced off this trend line and it continued to climb higher, right? Okay. So now I know what direction the market's going, right? It's going upward. It's an upward trend. Okay. So that's the first thing. Determine what direction the market's going. Okay. Now, after I do that, I want to take a look at these candles to see what's going on. Okay. And that's where the trading the Bible, candlestick Bible comes in. So I'm going to open this up. I want to see what's going on with these candles. Okay. Okay. I'll notice a couple of things here. See how it's started here. Get this tool here to show you real quick. I'm looking for a path here, right? Get the path tool. I'm going to lock it. And I notice it started here. It went up, trended down, made a higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, Then we had two dojis, two candles that were pretty much dojis. Okay, dojis means reversal. So this doji would have told you that, okay, it was going down, doji is going up, right? Then you had another doji, which means that the market was indecisive on what direction the market wants to go to. You have two dojis here, and what happened? The market started trending up. So it's higher than this high right here, okay? And then the market came down, created a lower high, and went up again, made a higher high, okay? So this high is higher than this high. 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 And this high is higher than this high. So you notice that when you have higher highs, you have an upward trend, right? So that's important. But what is this candle's telling us? Okay, we have a strong bearish engulfing candle. This candle is bigger than this candle before it. So what happens is when you see something like this, you can anticipate the next candle being going down because it's telling you, okay, the sellers are now are now taking over of this particular trend right here. So you get the seller saying, okay, we want to push it lower. Okay. So the market is close. We don't really know what's going to happen until the market opens up, right? So, but we can anticipate that the next candle, if it opens lower than this candle, right, you can get in for a sell and try to write it down to the trend line because we noticed that this trend line is an upward trend line. Now you could trade the reversal, okay, or you can wait for it to come down to this trend line, bounce off of it, and see if it'll continue to go higher, okay? Because the market may do something like this. It'll go here, and then if it doesn't go above here to make a higher high, okay, it may stop like right here. Okay, if it doesn't go above it, it's a good chance it might be a reversal. But if it goes down and then goes up, it'll create a higher high. Okay, that way you know it's continuing its trend. But it may do one of these numbers. That's why you have to like anticipate different patterns. Okay, because it's not going to go straight down. It may just come like where it hit it right here and hit that trend line and go back up in different patterns. So you have to anticipate all of that. Okay. You can actually on the charts draw out what you think is going to happen. And if you think it's going to happen, you can take a trade based on what you think is going to happen. Okay. But one of the things I want to encourage you guys to do is be patient with the market. Don't rush in thinking, okay, I see this bearish engulfing. I'm going to get in on the next candle. No, you don't want to do that. You want to wait and see what happens. Okay. You got to be patient. You got to be the hunter, not the hunted. Okay. You want to set traps, maybe set um a sell limit. Okay. Set a sell limit or sell stop. That way you set a trap below here. Okay. Let me delete this. Okay. You could set a like if you think it's going to come down, you could set uh, a sell stop, which is a future order. Okay, that if it comes down and hits this line and it continues to go down, you're in the trade. So you could set a trap for it, right? It's called a sell stop. Okay, or you could set a trap for it to go up, right? You could put a buy stop, right? You could put a buy stop above that says, hey, if it makes another higher high, I'm going to put a buy stop right here, which is a future order. And if the market continues to go up, it's going to trigger your order and you're in the market. Okay. And now you're in the market and you're watching it and you're going to set your stop loss like around here. That way you don't blow your account, because if it goes against you, it'll stop you out and protect your account. It's called money management. You want to protect your account whenever possible by creating a stop loss. Okay. All right. So that's one of the things I do when I analyze the market. I tend to mark it up, make sure I understand the direction, and then I set my traps depending on what direction I think the market's going to go. Okay. Okay. So you got your sell stops, you got your sell limits, you got your buy stops, and you got your buy limits. Okay. Those are the things you could use as your arsenal, okay, as your tools, which are future orders that you could place, okay, in your MetaTrader 4, that if it goes through those sell stops, you're in the trade for downward reversal, or you could put it above for a buy stop, that if it continues to go higher, you're in the trade as well. But remember to always place your stop losses, okay? You can also place a take target or your TP, okay? Take profit. So, Mike, you still there?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions on that?
No, I don't know how exactly how to make those orders, you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
but I'm on TradeView. That's what I'm going to try to start with. I have the MT4 and MT5, but it seems like this is the TradeView is got so much more to offer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely subscribe to TradingView. It's free. Okay. Okay. The free version will have ads that pop up on the bottom left. You can just exit
All
out of
right,
it.
I see now.
Yeah. The paid version, you'll see no pop up. It's like, I paid for the year. So um, that's one of your tools to have in your arsenal to have. But yeah, um, I'll teach you how to do a stop loss. I mean, a sell stop, and also a sell limit, a buy stop, and a buy limit as well. Okay. But I'm going to teach you one quick strategy right now that you could use. Okay. The number one thing I've learned in my trading journey is to be patient. You can literally sit and watch the market, okay, until your trading plan, your trading strategy develops, right? Because it will happen, you know, let's say you want to get into this market right here, okay? You have to wait for certain candles to develop that'll let you know when to enter the market. So I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, so let's do this here. Let me clear everything out. Okay. Okay. So we know that this is an uptrend. Okay. I tend to do this. I see it started here and it came down and it made this little dip here. So I'll put a line, a trend line on the dip, right? Let's change the color here so you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. So every time it made a lower low, I'm sorry, every time it made a lower high, I put a line right where it touched. So right here, it made a lower, so because this low is higher than this low. So that's right. And then there's another one here. There's another one here. There's another one here. Okay. And there's another one here. So every time it came back, I put a line, a trend line, or a marker, if you will, right when it made that lower low, lower high, I should say. Let's fix this one. Okay. Now, okay. I got 10 minutes, y'all. All right, so let's do this really quick. This is the strategy. It'll go up, come down. You make a line there. Go up, come down, make a line here. Go up, go down, make a line here. So if you miss the entry at right here, you just gotta wait for it to come back and retrace. Okay. And this is your entry points. Okay. Your entry points are
That's where
always
you
going to
would get in
be,
the trade, is at the bottom of those. So as soon as the
yes,
timer runs out to 0, then you would jump in.
right, exactly. You jump in when you see these retracements. Okay. You jump in because you missed in the beginning of the trend. You missed getting in. So what it tends to do is come back and touches these levels. Okay. It didn't do it over these candles, but look what it did here. It came back and touched that line that you drew right here. You see what I'm saying? It touched it right here and bounced right off of it and went up, right? And look what it did here. It came back and touched this line again. So whenever you create this line, you wait for it to come back down to touch it. Okay. If it doesn't break below it, see how it made a wick here and a wick there, but it never closed below the line? Those are entry points. You see what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't like close below those lines, there's a good opportunity for you to get into the market. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. That's the trick for today, is to draw these lines whenever you see an upward trend or downward trend. Draw these lines right at if you have a red candle for your down candle, you draw them when you see the red candle goes, dips a little bit. It's called a retracement. Like I did a line here and I did a line here and I did a line here. All these were retracements. Okay. Okay. And then when that happens, you go to the 15-minute. If you want to go to the 15-minute, okay. You see, you could have got in at these different entry points on the 15-minute. Okay. Because look what it did. It went up, came down, touched, went up, came down, touched, went up, came down, touched, but none of them closed below the line. Okay. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do your trading, you're reading your charts, you see an upward trend. I want you to draw those lines on the retracements, on the dip. And if none of these candles break below or close below the line, you can get in for a buy. Okay, so see right here, it closed below the line, but it's a fake out. It's a fake out. So the market tends to do this. They try to fake you out thinking, okay, it went below the line. You think it's going to be a sell, right? But what candle here told you that it was going to continue to go up? This candle right here. This is a bullish engulfing. This candle is bigger than the candle before it. Therefore, it continued its ride upward. Okay. Did you see that? You see this bullish engulfing is bigger than this candle. So what did it do? It went up,
Go up.
touched the line, the next candle opened above this candle and continue to go up. Okay. And look at the pattern. So if you would have missed this entry right here, you just got to wait for the reversal to come back down, touch the line. See, none of these candles close below this line. What does that tell you? Okay. It's a good opportunity. It's going to continue its ride upward.
Right.
But this section was a consolidation. So I wouldn't get in right away. Okay. I wouldn't get in right away because it traded sideways. Okay. Okay. And then you have candles right here that's telling you that it's going to go up. These candles right here. Okay. So that's the tip for the day.
Good. That's how I learned a lot.
Okay. Did you find value in
I've
that,
been
Mike?
so you is that where you trade on the 15 minute? Because I've been just working on the scalping at 1 minute.
Yeah, stay away from the 1 minute.
Stay away from it.
Yeah, stay away from the
Yes.
1 minute. Study the
All right.
candles because the same candles you see in the 1 minute, you'll see it in the 15 minute. Because it takes 15 minutes for this one candle to develop. So if you capture this candle right here, you be in profit for the whole 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying?
I see. Yeah, no, I exactly. I've been just sitting there and scalping. That's the only thing I've learned. The 6:30 scalp, in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and that. But now this is better.
Yeah.
This is at least I'm learning something.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because
But
once you mastered this, and you could do this on a downward trend, we'll go over that next week. But on an upward trend, if you just make these lines, okay, and wait. I mean, this is 15 minutes, right? 15, 15, 15, 15. This is a whole hour. So you got to wait an
right,
hour. And then 15, 15, 15, 15. That's 2 hours. And 15, 15, 2 hours and a half. You have to wait for it to come back and hit this line. So whether you don't get into the market for 2 hours and a half, and then you wait for this consolidation to happen. That's why you have to be patient. The consolidation happened. 15, 15, 15 hour, 15, 15, 15, another hour, that's 2 hours. And then all of a sudden, 15, 15, right here, an hour and 45 minutes, okay, 2 hours. Then that's when you jump in, right? You jump in,
hmm
and you could have rolled all of this up. Remember to put your stop loss. Where are you going to put your stop loss? If you enter over here, you put your stop loss below the line, okay?
right,
You put your stop loss below the line, and what happens? It never went back down to hit your stop loss, right?
right.
So what you do is you move your stop loss and you put it above this line, below this line, because now you just secured some profit. Does
So
that
you
make
cash
sense?
out that trade and then start a new trade.
Or you could hold on to it or sell half of it, right? Hold on to it or sell half, but move your
Okay.
stop loss. That way you can catch the rest of the wave upward. Does that make sense?
Yep. I haven't figured out how to cash out half of it or that yet, but I will.
Okay. Well, if you put a lot size of 0.10, you can, when you go to cash out, you change the lot size of 0.05 for half.
Mm.
Okay. And then you can sell half of the position, you be in profit, and let the other half ride up.
And then move your stop loss up.
Right. There you go.
Got it. All right. We'll learn it.
Yeah.
This is something good to work on the weekend though, just going back and retracing.
Right. Right. Exactly. Back test everything. Because while you're looking at the charts and the market's not moving right now, you can create those lines and say, okay, what are the candles that telling me where should I enter? So if this recording cancels, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel and I'll send it to the group. So it's going to end really soon. So
Okay.
but that's what I want to teach you guys. I got 1 minute 29 seconds left. But did you find value in this training today?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of value. I went from scalping to at least knowing something other than diving in the death pool.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
no, that just that technique there kind of opens you up to more at least.
right, right,
There's no guessing. Like I've been pretty much guessing.
right. Yeah, you want to stay away from guessing because guessing is gambling.
Yeah, right.
But
Right.
once you have your strategy in place, then you become a professional forex trader. Okay. That way
Kind of what I need.
that's right. You're on your way, brother. All
All
right. So
right,
I'm going to
man.
close it out and say thank you so much for joining the training today. I'm going to put
You
it
have a great
in the
weekend.
chat. You too. And you'll see you next
All right.
Saturday. Okay.
Yep.
All right, brother. Bye.